It's another beautiful day. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for another hour, another second, another day. Thank you for making me see another day, for giving me strength, giving me wisdom, understanding. Thank you for peace, unity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. With you, all things are possible. Without you, nothing's possible. I leave my life into your hands, my career, my job, my businesses into your hands. You take control of all that I have and let your will be done. As I navigate to these things we call life, be with me, keep me, protect me, and let your will be done in my life. Thank you for having me on another session tonight in a sound mind, good health. Thank you for joining another session. Thank you. Welcome, welcome to Royal P. Another session of re-workout. We're gonna be talking about progress today. I'm excited. Progress. Progress. Thank you, everyone, for joining another session of re-workout. We're talking about progress today. Don't have long, so I'm not gonna talk much. I should go some workout today. I've been out in the weather, so I ain't been working out like I would like. And I've been coming out here a little late because of that, so. Well, I'm just gonna be talking like I always do, thinking out loud like I called it. And just have some fun, you know? A little music, get the mood right. And we're gonna have some fun. All right? But thank you all for joining another session of re-workout. Today I present you with progress. Progress. We all know what that means. We all know the importance of progress because every life we live, we want to progress. In everything we do, we need to progress. You know, progression is key. You can't do anything without progressing. You just have to. So, thank you for stopping by and giving me your time. This hour, I appreciate it. I got 8 minutes on this machine, and then I will jump to another machine and get my work on. Like I said, you know, I have to get my body right. You know, Not there yet, but I'm getting there. I am getting there. I'm working, I'm getting there. All it takes is little, and I'm hopefully the music is not overpowering what I'm saying. If it is, if anybody can let me know, I will highly appreciate it. Like I said, thank you once again for joining me, Royal P, Jazz Trio Empire, One of Bad TV. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, share, comments on my channel and my various social media platform. Thank you once again for joining on this beautiful day that God has made, that we may rejoice and be glad in it. All right. I'll be presenting what I call progress. We all like progress. Progression, what we do. That's how I work out. I want to progress in how my body look. More important, how my mind is. I have to keep my mind sharp. My body good, my mind sharp. You know, keep the face good too. Beard looking good. I haven't got a haircut in a minute. I do it myself. How do I look? It's not about me. But again, who all do not know, this your boy Royal P presenting another session of reading workout. And I'm gonna be reading what I think, my thoughts on progress. Hopefully somebody can take something from it. You can learn from it. You can grasp on it. If you have any suggestion, any questions, any comments, you can leave it down in the comment section, or you can DM me, and we can talk about it. And I would appreciate it, because I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to be better, a better person, a better human being. Everybody not gonna understand you. Everybody not gonna understand the hustle, the grind, and what you go through each and every day. People are gonna misunderstand you, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever, gonna think different of you. And if you have people that have low self-esteem, that always wanna think that you're doing something when you're not, always wanna blame you, always wanna nag you, thinking that when they're nagging you, that's love. Or when they giving you restless time, that's noise, that's love. My thing is, if that's what you call love, I don't want it, sweetheart. I don't. This time and day, I have enough noise in my life to get anyone added to it. So, further ado, for who is new, thank you for joining, thank you for coming through. But all we're doing on this platform is I go ahead and read my thoughts, and I see what I have to say on there, do a little workout, and sign off. So I appreciate everyone for turning in. And hopefully we all can learn from this to make our life better, the family better, and those that cares about us life better as well. Thank you once again. I'm gonna go ahead and start to read now. Forgive me if I pronounce some words wrong, or if I, try working out and reading out loud. See how that is. Start running the treadmill or walking the treadmill and reading out loud. So this is the first for me. Hopefully I'm getting better at it. People that have been coming, you know, if you can drop me a comment, just let me know how I've been doing. You know, because if you don't tell me, I think I've been doing great, or I think I suck. So hopefully I'm doing good, and I can keep doing good. All right? So thank you again for joining me. Royal P for another session of Read and Workout. And today's session will be about progress. You know, ask yourself that question, what progress means to you? What progress have you made in your personal business, professional life, and everything is that, in your family life as well. So those questions, I always encourage everybody to ask themselves questions at the end of each day. Ask yourself questions before you begin your day and see that you answered your question, that you accomplished what you say you're going to do, or the questions that you ask yourself. And remember, time waits for no man, but we all have time on our side. As long as we got breath in our lungs, we have a way. But don't let nobody see you quitting, because that's what's going to call you a quitter. All right? So, progress. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to me? Progress is only possible through the process of change. I'm going to read it again. Progress is only possible through the process of change, as true advancement and meaningful improvement require a willful departure from established norm and routine. Change is not simply a beneficial factor, it is an invaluable part of life and progress. It is through change that we discover new ideas, foster new innovation, and adapt to every evolving circumstances, all of which are important for sustainable growth. Embracing this opens us up to new ideas and possibility. Embracing change unlocks a multitude of growth opportunity, empowering individuals and organizations to become challenging, reform their approach, and achieve new objectives. This mindset of adaptability is not just about adjusting to change. It is about fueling creativity and innovation. It enables the explosion of uncharted territories in both our personal and professional life, shaping, inspiring, and new ideas. Leadership plays a crucial role in managing change, providing a roadmap for navigating through the uncertainty and challenges that comes with it. Without change, there's no progress. Without change, you cannot become valuable, bearable, inhabitable, or forgive me. The capacity to develop, you cannot develop that. Without change, you cannot develop the capacity to develop, to learn, and to thrive in an incredible, complex world. We all need change, and with change comes progress. Right? With change comes progress. In excessive progress, our willingness to comfort change, harmless, transform challenges into stepping stone towards a better future. So, your progress depends on the change you are willing to make. What is that? What does that look like for you? Whatever it look like. So your progress in life depends on your willingness to change. So that's what I got for you today. I don't have much to elaborate on that. Hopefully you sit back, ask yourself, what do you have to change in your life? In your personal, professional, and personal life. What do you have to change? What's holding you back from your success, from your accomplishment, from your achievement? What's holding you back? I'm looking in somebody's eyes today. I'm asking you a question. What's holding you back? What's holding you back from that change? Why you can't progress in life? Why you can't progress in your business, in your relationship, on your job, friendship? Why you feel stuck in that same place? So progress is only possible through process of change. Remember that. Progress is only possible through process of change. As true advancement and meaningful improvement require a willful departure with established norm and routine. Think about it. You have to make it a routine. You have to practice it every day. You have to exercise it. So, whatever it means to you, hopefully you learn something this hour. I'm sorry I can go too deep. My time is coming short. Hopefully you tune back in tomorrow. And hopefully what I have for you tomorrow, it helps us change. Change our behavior, change our attitude, change our mindset. But sometimes we stuck in our ways. We are stuck in our ways. We are stuck in our ways sometimes. Stuck in our ways. So what that means to you? Progress. 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 It's only possible with the process of change. Remember that. It's only possible with the Thank you all for joining me again for another session of Re-Workout. And today I read about progress. It's just my thoughts on what progress is. Hopefully, I don't know who need to hear this, but think about what you got going on and how stuck you feel. You can't grow, you can go to the next level. So if you have to change something, if you got to get there, it's fused with progress. That progress comes with change. So, change, change, change. Yes, it was a beautiful day. As people say, birthday. Thank you for whoever wished me a happy birthday. on that special day. Appreciate it. You know, a birthday is a day that God gifted you to your parents. And there's no mistake. You being here is not a mistake. So what I'm doing right now, that helps with the abs, helps with the low abs. You know, it helps with the low abs. So you want to stand straight. Just raising your legs, put your hands, twin it. You do that till your feet are burn. You don't have to count, just when your feet are burn. I encourage everybody to, whatever you at, you can do a little. You don't have to do much. As you can see me, I don't be doing much. I don't be kidding myself. Just a little that there goes a long way. And then we'll come back to the dead man squats. Back straight, go down, and comes up. Remember, health is wealth. It might be something to change in your life. It might be something into progressing. It's your health, your body. You know, all this right here help with your mind. It helps you out. You know, get the stretches. I do a little stretch so I don't get cramps while I'm doing these different things. Hit that dead man squats again. Like I said, back straight. And you go down. Everything's relaxed, hands, arms. And you just go all the way down. And you come back up. Head tilt up. Don't drop your neck. Look up with confidence. Back straight. You know, no counts. When you feel it, you know, move something else. Gotta trick the body. And then go back to that. Standing tall. And I like to add this little one. Hands behind your back, your head. All you do is then raising your legs and let it hit. You don't gotta count. When you feel it, you move to something else. You're gonna fit in your thigh. You're gonna fit it here. You know, you're gonna feel it. Then you come back, hit another more squats. I say no counts. All right, gotta shake it off. I'm gonna hit this weight. as you can know, the bar is 45, and I have another 45 on each side. I'm gonna hit it. I'm not gonna count, so I'm gonna hit it. And remember, you always wanna breathe. Don't hold your breath. You wanna inhale, exhale to your mouth. Inhale to your nose, exhale to your mouth. You wanna stay relaxed. You wanna keep the body relaxed. You wanna constantly keep breathing, non-stop, and just do your thing. And now I'm gonna do the legs. The lower part of your stomach is always the hardest part. When that little choppiness get there. And I know, because I have love, you know, I got a definition. That little part, that's just it. All right, now, I'm gonna hit the push-up. Now I like to do the knuckles, push up. So, go down. Like I said, I don't count. I just go. Make sure you're in a good form. Your back straight, your ass, your butt not way in the air. And just do it. You know? Then let's just turn my hand out. Do a wide push-up. And repeat it. And repeat it. And there's a lot of the machine. And I got like news. I like to work on that. I like to get that. So I like to hit these right here. Stand. And then hit that. As you can see, it's quick to get some flat back there. See my arm? I'm just moving from there. Just moving from here to here. Right here is still stationary. As I move. I don't count. I just do it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Remember to breathe. Breathe. You gotta be consistent. It's not gonna happen one day. You gotta keep on doing it. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. What up? So, come on back against this and pull. See that? That's how you know I'm getting well. Don't let sickness, tiredness stop you. You know, when you're tired, go one more time. Go around. One more up. One more down. Just one more time. All right? So let's get this Remember, health is wealth. Take care of your health, take care of your body, take care of your mind. The progress you want to see, it starts with a change you are willing to make. All right? So whatever you want, that's it. This part right here, see all that? This part right here. And then I like to hit this chest, get a little touch up. You know what I'm saying? I'm meant to breathe. Feel that burn. I'm doing at least 35 pounds, 15.9. And after that, I like to hit this right here. I like to hit this. This right here going over, so I'm working here. I'm working here. I'm a little big on the weight. About 145 pounds. Got my back up. Grab that. And move up. She'll hear your back cracking. She'll fit on your back. I'm working that back. Curving that back the right way. That's how you do it. Shake it off. I got different ones, so my hands is in front. Working on that right there. That's how when you take your shirt off, you see that definition. It's now, you're gonna feel it, then you're gonna see it, and then everybody else gonna see it. So keep working, keep moving. 2025, health is wealth. 2025 about to be, what's up? 2025 about to be done. What would you say you accomplished in the year 2025? So, remember, progress is only fueled by the willingness and the process of change. Change is not easy, but necessary to grow. Necessary to win. While people are sleeping, you working. Work on your body, work on your mind, on your health. You know how to do confessional, man. It's been tough for me lately. Been tough for me lately. Been having a little mental breakdown. I can blame people for it, but I've been admitting that I've been having some mental breakdown. Especially the few days I was sick for. I found myself getting irritated fast for little stuff. Wrong or right. Just don't want to hear. Just want to be by myself, just sit by myself. Just don't be bothered. Don't want to talk on the phone. Want to text, even that. Might text few 1 words, few 2 words. And just, I don't know. Have people upset with me. When I got my mom upset with me. She don't call me, I don't call her. But I texted her. I thought that was 4 days ago. And then I found myself trying to snap on my own mom. I had to hold myself back for a second. Like, bro, you crazy as hell. You never do things like that. You never. You think about it, you better not. You know? I got somebody asking me, how many moms do I have? And I caught myself snapping and don't ask me crazy questions. You know. Try to figure everything myself. Look at what I have to do. Sometimes change not easy. You know. A few years ago, I had a big change lay on me, lay in my lap. And how did I handle that change? By putting myself through work. By working long hours, working every day, working more and more, and try to justify my working. Do I need the funds? Absolutely. Because I got things to do. Place to be. You know, future to build. Not just for myself, for my generation. As I told you, I'm building that generational wealth. I want to retire my mom, my parents. You know, I had a whole list of people I wanted to retire. You know, people's lives that I wanted to touch financially, not just talking, not just vibes, but financially. You know, the Bible says something, you know, when you see somebody hungry and you don't give them food to eat and you say God bless them, at that moment, yes, God will bless them, but you can be that blessing to them, you know, that God needs to be glorified. But God himself will not come down and give that individual food, but he's going to pass it through us to do that. So I have, as much as I talk about, you know, wrong and anger, and last time I spoke on anger, you know, I'm trying to work on that. I said I'm trying to work on myself. But when I get sick, crazy questions just get on my nerve. As much as I try to laugh with it, as much as I try to shake it off, it just linger. You know, I don't want to see certain people. It doesn't mean I don't want to see them, it just, I don't know. And then I go back to, you know, whatever in your life that you're doing is not right, God make you restless about that thing. So I think about it. I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm not a bad person. I'm not evil. You know, sometimes we think being bad is hurting the person physically, but we can hurt them with our words, hurt them with our actions, hurt them by our quietness, our avoidance. We can hurt people that say they care about us. You know, even though sometimes you can read through the BS, and people say they care about you, but they nag you more than anything. What kind of care is that? You make me want to go do something I don't want to do. And when you start accusing me of stuff that I'm not doing, why not do it? If you think I'm doing it, why not do it? And why take everything so personally? You know, especially when you know the circumstances and you know what the deal is. But I'm still working on me. Just felt I had to share that with you, so you know, all I gotta do is change. And first change, you have to acknowledge that you have a problem, and then try to work on the problem to be successful, to progress in this life. You know what I'm saying? So, but since I got sick this few days, like I said, I just felt angry. I just felt like something was there that is not there. I just didn't feel like talking on the phone. I really didn't feel like being with nobody. Even at work, how to catch myself, how to do my breathing treatment. Inhale, exhale. To catch myself, to not say the wrong thing, to not, you know, especially when you are in the role of leadership now. You have to conduct yourself a certain way. You have to carry yourself a certain way. The things you used to do when you wasn't, you know, have that authority over your peers, you just go by and get by. But now when you leveled up, that comes with a lot of responsibility. That comes with a lot. And you have to be mentally, physically, psychologically, spiritually fit. Be the best you can in that role. And like I say, every role, when you elevate, you're just a servant. You know, people call on you for everything. And you have to do it with smile, with joy. Be willing to coach, you know, be coachable yourself. Be willing to teach. Be willing to learn. You know, be willing to take criticism, constructive criticism, not no BS. Be willing to work hard. Be the hardest one in the room. Be the first to arrive, the last to leave. So all that's come with change. And if I want to progress and level up to the next position, I have to change certain things. I have to change the time I leave home, the time I get here. I have to change how I dress. I have to change how I shop. Even though when you're in a certain profession, you have to be sharp all the time. You know, you have to take care of your physical appearance and leave all the BS at the door. And that's why sometimes it's good to get off the phone, because that BS follow you to the phone as well. With people constantly texting you and whining and complaining, whatever you see it as, you know, accusing you of something. You want to talk about their feelings all the time, and sometimes you just don't want to entertain those things. But sometimes it's necessary too. But certain people don't know what time to do things like that. And I'm in a point of my life that as much as I desire peace, I gotta be the peace for somebody else as well. And if I want to be peaceful, I have to stay by myself. I have to be by myself to work on myself. You know, because I can be selfish, want peace, but I'll be willing to return those peace to the next person as well. You know. So it's just something I've been facing a few days. And it feels good talking about it. I'm not so good at expressing my feelings. I always feel like pushing people. sometimes pushing people away, letting people go. It's always the answer, but it's not. It's really not. Sometimes you'll be waiting to dance to that music. Sleep in the bed you made up. And you gotta want to avoid other people BS. When you see it, and still silent. If you don't have nothing good to say, just keep quiet. Well, it's been a little tough these days. Try to cope with everything that I have going on in my personal life. Taking on a new role, a leader role. I will be great. I will do great. But the things I have to change within myself. So I'm teaching that generation. Showing other people the ropes is always one of the important positions in every profession. Teaching somebody, learning different personality and how each person learns, and how each person cope with stress, disappointment, failure. And all that. So this is my little story. Thank you for listening. It's your boy Royal P. Another session of Re-Workout. The topic of today was progress. We all know progress fueled by change. If you're not willing to change, you cannot progress in this life. If you're not willing to put in the work, put in the time, put in the effort, you cannot move forward. You can move, you can run in place, but doesn't mean you go anywhere. You can seem like you're doing a lot, doesn't mean you're getting things done. So what you willing to do to progress in your personal, professional life, business, and everything? What are you willing to do? I think I saw somewhere that says, what you don't change, you accept it. That's deep. So just know, when you don't change, you're accepting it. And I'm saying that hit me deep. That could be in your relationship, your business, your personal life, whatever you do not change, or you don't speak on change, you're accepting it. If your business not going nowhere, you're not willing to change and do things better or different, you're accepting that failure from that business. On your job, you accepting that. So whatever you don't, let me say it again. Whatever you are now willing to change in your life, you're accepting it. Ask yourself, what are you accepting in your life today, this morning? It all comes down to questions that we have to ask ourselves. Or somebody else will ask us those questions. And we're going to have no answers and we're going to look stupid. So, if you're getting heartbreak and you're not changing it, you're accepting that heartbreak. If you're being disrespected and you're not changing it, you're accepting that disrespect. If you're not being successful, you're not changing something, or you're not trying to see what the change you need to do, you are accepting that. You look at your body and it's not where you want it to be, but you keep fooling yourself. Oh, I look good. I like my body. But say, oh, I gotta lose this. I got on my thighs this. You're accepting that. And when somebody calls you on, you can get mad because that's what you accept. You're not willing to put in the change, the work. So you're accepting it. When I was 238 pounds, and I thought, I was buff because I was lifting weight. I was working out. Thought I was walking like this. For a long time, I thought I was changing it, but I was doing the wrong change. So I was accepting how that looked, how that felt. Uncomfortable in my own. I was doing the wrong change. So I was accepting how that looked, how that felt. Uncomfortable in my own clothes when I wear. Had to change some clothes, had to buy bigger clothes, and I was accepting those things. I was accepting that weight. And I'm not 6 feet, I'm not 5'9", 5'10". So, when you get around like that, you lose some weight, you lose some height. And so you gotta stretch back up. So, I was accepting that. There's some things you cannot change, but whatever you don't change, just know you are accepting it. That's why you have accepting your life. That's why you have come to terms with and say, this is how just my life gonna be. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. And it is what it is. You can't blame nobody for it. You can't point fingers at your family or people. So remember, if you want progress in your life, you want to progress in your business, your career, your personal life, relationship, family with kids, you have to be willing to make that change. If you are not willing to, don't know what to tell you, my boy. Don't know what to tell you, my sister. Don't know what to tell you, my love. Whatever you are not changing, you accept it. So what are you accepting in your life today? That disrespectful, that deceit, that lies, that's anger, that's frustration, that poverty, that paycheck to paycheck. We all one paycheck away from being poor. From being poor. Just one. How does that make you feel? You gonna accept it, or you gonna do something about it? And I also listen to another one that says, if you always listen to other people's sorry story and willing to transfer money, or you gonna be the next one asking for transfer. All right. So thank you all for tuning in. This is my time. Thank you once again. This is Jazz Trade Empire, One Bag TV. Remember, True Protective Service is here to serve you. Thank you. Thank you. And until next time, God bless. Be safe. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. And don't let nobody tell you you can't do anything. No, be content, be satisfied, and know that God got you. The only God we all look up to. He got each and every one of us. With His grace, we are here. By His love, we are here. So remember, when you go to bed, throw that slippers under the bed. So when you wake up in the morning, you can pick it up. And while you're on your knees, throw that slippers under the bed. So when you wake up in the morning, you can pick it up. And while you're on your knees, just tell God thank you. For another day, another hour, another second. A lot of people want to be here. But they wasn't able to wake up. They didn't make it. So be grateful, be thankful. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Do not take what don't belong to you. Do not deceive nobody. Do not be a burden to somebody. Always be a big enough hope. There's a greater gratitude you ever had out of this life. So thank you once again for listening, for stopping by. It's your boy Royal P with another session of Read and Workout. And hopefully you get something from the topic today. Progress. But without change, there's no progress. So don't forget to tune in tomorrow this time for another session. Hope that they can pay it forward. Thank you. God bless. Have a great day, evening, night. Love you. Love you. Peace.